Welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would talk a little bit about what I've been doing with goal setting and trying to refocus and get myself where I want to be. Last night I thought it was time to look at my goal setting again because I've been floundering a bit lately. I had grand plans for this year off work and nothing has really come to fruition. Instead, I've hit speed bump after speed bump, but I have also done a lot of enjoying life, which I desperately needed to do. But I've still got 3 or 4 months left of this year off, and I want to make the most of it, and I want to try and not come to the end of that year and feel like I haven't done anything and I haven't achieved anything. I've tried a lot of different types of goal setting before. I've tried writing it down, I've tried the boards, I've tried just about everything, and I've tried, like 90-day plans and bigger picture plans, but none of them ever really work for me because I don't really refer to them that well. I always think they end up a bit of a to-do list. And so I thought what I would do is change my approach to goal setting. Recently I mentioned in one of my other videos that I am listening to Will Smith's autobiography, Will. And I kind of love Will Smith, and I've obviously seen interviews with him over the years, and he's talked about this philosophy before, but I started thinking about it a little bit more and thinking that it might be a good thing to try. And what he talks about is how his father made him and his brother build a wall when they were young, and he and his brother were sort of complaining that, oh my god, this is taking forever and I can't believe we got to build a wall, and his father said, don't focus on the wall. All you've got to do is focus on laying this one brick and lay this one brick perfectly, and then all you've got to do is, when you're done with that, then you can focus on laying the next one brick perfectly. And don't worry about the wall, because if you lay each brick perfectly, the wall will come. And so I thought, rather than focusing on the end point, I would focus on the individual bricks. So what I've done is kind of divided up into sections. So for example, there's like a YouTube type section, and it has categories of videos that I'd like to make, because often I kind of spend the week going, oh, I don't really have anything to film and I don't really have anything to say, and nothing exciting's happened this week because it's rained for the 9 millionth day in a row, and I'm starting to go a bit crazy because it's raining. But it's hard to kind of think on the fly of topics all the time because you're busy in the mess of life, and so I thought what I would do is lay the bricks and put down the titles-ish of all the videos or topics that I want to cover on YouTube in different various kind of topics, like vlogs versus videos about the Phoenix series versus videos about books I've read versus, and that sort of thing, and just try and organize it a little bit. So if I have a week where I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to film, I don't know what there is to say because it's been raining for 9,000 years, then I've got this kind of reference guide that I can go back to and hopefully build a better channel and build a wall. There is one section of one of the boards that's going to have general life admin, and that is going to be stuff like, I wanted to go and see the canola fields in September. I was desperate and I was so excited because I'm free as a bird. I can go on a Tuesday, I can go on a Sunday, it doesn't matter. And then I was really excited because this sounds awful, but Sydney's in lockdown, so it wasn't going to be like a huge mess of people all taking over this area, so you couldn't really just explore and be in it. And then rural New South Wales got put in lockdown and the canola fields bloomed and I didn't get to see it. So there are things like that that are on the general life admin, as well as boring things like do your 4th quarter tax or 3rd quarter tax or whatever quarter we're up to. So hopefully I will be a little bit more organized with life this way, and hopefully this is something that I will actually use and refer back to. And I really do like the concept of laying each brick perfectly and not worrying about what the wall is going to look like, and just knowing that the wall will come if you build it. Because lately I've really been feeling like I ain't building nothing. You know, every day I'm intending to write and I sit there with my laptop and it's like pulling teeth, and I think it's because, I mean, obviously life's been hard and I've been very, very burnt out, and I've been reading a book about burnout and I took the test in the back of it, and technically, according to that, I'm still burnt out, so no surprises there. But I'm just trying to like find a better way forward and find a better rhythm, and I think that because of a lot of the things I've been going and dealing with lately, like new autoimmune diseases and trying to bring my inflammation down, and like my focus has been elsewhere, and I just want to kind of refocus and find a better way to do goal setting and to feel like I've achieved something. Because I find with goal setting boards, because I don't stick to them, I don't end up feeling like I've done anything or achieved anything. And yet I know I'm sure I've achieved something this year, but it's not what I thought it would be. And so I thought if I could have this board with all the little stickers on it of all the things I want to do and just pluck them off as I'm doing them, then I would actually be more motivated to achieve more, because I'm getting to pull things off the board and I'm making progress. I'd be very curious to know what type of motivation tools and goal setting strategies other people use, because I think it's something that potentially takes people a while to find what works for them. And as your life changes and as the demands on you change, I suspect that sort of way forward kind of changes. And I do better with a to-do list. But we all know to-do lists never really ever get done. But it is really satisfying to me when you can tick things off. So I'm hoping that this method just works a little bit better for me. But we'll find out. I was tempted to put stupid things on the board as well, like get a haircut, because I am so looking forward to next week. Now that my hairdresser's finally open and the biopsy wound in my head is pretty much healed, I can get a haircut. Oh God, I'm excited. Never been so excited about anything in my life. Okay, well that's not true. But I was tempted to put little things like that on, but I thought in the end it's better to just, you know, I'm gonna be happy about that anyway. So it doesn't need to have a little tag to pull off. But I just thought if I kind of put them all down, it might literally look like a wall, and I could kind of see the path forward a little bit better, because I just kind of feel like with my previous goals, I've just ended up chasing my tail and staying in the same spot and doing the same thing and losing motivation along the way, and I don't want it to be that way. So hopefully this will work a little bit better. It does look a little bit like a wall, and I'm hoping that will kind of let me see the path forward a little bit better and help me stay motivated, because in the past I just felt like with goal setting you just either ignore it after a week, or you just end up going around in circles chasing your tail, and I lose motivation really quickly with that. And so here's hoping that I can make these last few months of time off work more productive. I think probably realistically I'm not going to go back to physio. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but we'll find out. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you'll check out other videos on my channel. Definitely let me know below in the comments what strategies you use for goal setting and how you keep yourself motivated, because I would be really interested to know. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to like this video, because it helps it grow and I would really appreciate it. I hope to see you all again very soon in the next video.